Shalom, friends. This is Mitch Glazer, president of Chosen People Ministries. In just a few days, we'll be welcoming in the new year, 2023. We hope 2022 is a good year for you. Had to be better than 21. And one reason we're so grateful is because we're moving forward. We're thankful that we're able to travel again and meet people face to face. And I'm able to get into Israel and do our ministry there. And in person is a big part of what we do at Chosen People Ministries. We want to continue proclaiming the Messiah to Jewish people around the world, face to face, person to person. And one of our priorities right now that you can pray about and think about is providing for Ukrainian refugees. I think of one particular individual who has been so blessed by our partnership and ministry in the midst of this terrible war. An ambulance airplane brought this lady to Israel from Mariupol in the Ukraine, a city that's been totally destroyed. Her village had been bombed and shrapnel had crushed her leg. In Israel, she underwent surgery and has been recovering. But from the first days she got there, believe it or not, your mission to the Jewish people, CPM Israel, was there for her. We found out about her and we took care of her, took her to hospitals and doctors and bought her groceries and helped her even find an apartment. And as she continues to heal, we continue to help her, showing her the life-changing love of Jesus, her Messiah. That's what our staff is like in Israel. They love showing people that Jesus is the Messiah through the most practical means. So help us, would you? Both among Ukrainians and lots of Russians who are leaving the country and also making their way to Israel. I'm thrilled to tell you that we have received a challenge grant. So whatever you give will be effectively multiplied by the funds from this incredibly generous grant. And so our goal is to raise $100,000 by midnight, December 31st. That will then release another $100,000 for us to use in helping our brothers and sisters in Ukraine, wherever they might be. Your generous financial support will help what we call Project Promised Land, providing temporary housing and food and clothing, jobs, counseling, Bible studies, a loving witness, and teaching and discipleship to those fleeing to Israel from the horrors of war in Ukraine. And again, they're fleeing from both Ukraine and Russia. More than 70,000 people so far in the last number of months. We'll also be using some of these funds to ramp up our ministry among the ultra-orthodox, what we call the Haredim, those who fear, who seem to be open to learning more about Jesus. So in this season of celebrating Messiah's birth, how much we enjoyed that, let us remember all God has given us and to follow his example of generosity and the power of the Holy Spirit. So again, thank you for your prayers and kindness. We are so encouraged by your faithful prayers and support, and you are having a tremendous impact in the lives of Jewish people in Israel, in Ukraine, all over the globe because of our partnership together. So shalom in his peace. God bless you, and I wish you a very happy new year. And let's walk together into 2023 in the power of the Holy Spirit and the joy of the Lord in service for both Jews and Gentiles.